What if the pain that almost destroyed you was secretly building the strongest version of you? Have you ever wondered why some people break under pressure, while others use that very same pressure to build empires? It is a hidden secret. Resilience is not a trait you are simply born with. It is a biological blueprint, a scientific map hidden deep within the structures of your brain. Life throws challenges that feel like insurmountable storms, threatening to wash away everything we have built. But within the chaos lies the potential for growth. When markets crash and dreams shatter, most see the end of the road. But the resilient mind sees a blank canvas ready for a new design. The feeling of defeat is a heavy burden, a weight that can crush the spirit if we do not understand the mechanics of our own survival. I have sat with the most successful people on earth, and they all share one thing. They have mastered the art of the psychological comeback. What is it that allows the human spirit to rise from the ashes? Today, we are going to explore the science of that incredible power. Consider the nature of strength. True strength is not being unbreakable like a rock. It is being flexible like the grass that survives the hurricane. In the darkest moments of our lives, even the smallest light of hope can become a guiding beacon toward a future we never thought possible. Sometimes we must break to be remade. The shattering of our old selves is often the first step in constructing a much more resilient version. The world will test you. It will push you to your limits and demand to know what you are truly made of when things go wrong. Resilience is the bridge between who you are now and who you need to become to survive the trials that are waiting for you ahead. Listen to the rhythm of your own survival. Every heartbeat is a testament to your ability to endure, to breathe, and to move forward once more. The ascent is never easy. It requires a level of grit that goes beyond mere motivation. It requires a deep, biological commitment to reaching the top. We live in a world of constant flux. To stand still is to be swept away, but to adapt is to conquer the ever-changing landscape. Do you recognize the person in the mirror when everything is lost? That is when your true character is revealed to the world and yourself. Stepping into the unknown is the hallmark of the resilient. It is the willingness to walk forward even when the path is not yet clear. Time alone does not heal. It is what we do within that time that builds the neural pathways of strength and psychological endurance in us. Even in the most barren seasons of our lives, there is a hidden beauty to be found in the sheer act of continuing to exist. Our scars are not signs of weakness. They are the maps of our victories, the physical proof that we have faced the fire and survived. Resistance is what makes us fly higher. Without the wind pushing against us, we would never develop the strength required to soar above the clouds. Now, let us peel back the layers of the human mind and look at the actual hardware that makes this miraculous recovery possible for everyone. Welcome to the frontier of neurobiology. Your brain is not a static organ. It is a dynamic, ever-changing masterpiece of evolutionary engineering and adaptation. This is neuroplasticity. It is the brain's incredible ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life in response to new experiences. Every time you learn something new or face a difficult challenge, you are physically rewiring the circuitry of your mind to handle more complexity. At the microscopic level, resilience is simply the result of neurons that fire together, wiring together to create a more robust internal system of support. As Dr. Andrew Huberman explains, the brain's plasticity is its greatest asset. We can literally choose to change the way our brains respond to stress. When we push ourselves into the discomfort zone, We trigger the release of chemicals that signal the brain to start its transformation and growth process. This high-stakes environment forces the brain to optimize. It sheds inefficient pathways and strengthens those that contribute to focus, calm, and peak physical performance. Just as a plant finds a way through concrete, your neural networks can find ways around trauma and failure to reach the light of recovery. Think of your brain as a computer that can rewrite its own operating system while it's still running. This is the ultimate biological upgrade for survival. We are not prisoners of our past or our biology. We are the architects of our own neural landscape, capable of building mountains from dust. To change your life, you must first change your brain. And the good news is that science has given us the tools to do exactly that. Failure is the primary driver of plasticity. Without the friction of mistake, the brain has no reason to change its current and comfortable structure. Even silence and stillness are tools for rewiring. They allow the brain to integrate the lessons of the day and solidify the new pathways created. Research shows that resilience is a skill that can be measured and improved. It is a measurable physiological change in the density of your neurons. You are painting the canvas of your consciousness every single day with the choices you make and the challenges you choose to face head-on. Leaping into the unknown requires a brain that trusts its own ability to adapt. That trust is built through repeated exposure to manageable levels of stress. Your potential is not fixed. It is an ocean of possibility, waiting for the waves of your will to shape the shores of your future reality. The more you solve, the smarter you become. The brain thrives on complexity, turning the chaos of the world into a structured map of success. Neuroplasticity is the doorway. Once you understand that your brain can change, the fear of failure begins to lose its power over your actions. It is a slow and deliberate process. It requires patience, persistence, and a belief that every small effort is contributing to a much larger change. If we can master our individual brains, we can master our collective future. The science of resilience is the science of human progress itself. Deep within the layers of your consciousness, the blueprint for your next version is already being written by the experiences you are having now. This is a universal human capability. It does not matter where you come from. Your brain is wired for the same incredible capacity for transformation. Stability in the midst of a storm is the ultimate goal. A brain that remains calm while the world rages around it is a superpower. Finding your direction after a tragedy is the first sign of a resilient mind. It is the recalibration of your internal moral and goal compass. We are reaching for something higher than survival. We are reaching for a state of thriving, where our brains are optimized for joy and purpose. But there is one specific part of the brain that acts as the primary engine for this drive, a region that grows with your willpower. This is where the real work begins. This is where we separate those who wish for change from those who actually build the change itself. The forge of character is hot and demanding. It requires the heat of challenge and the pressure of commitment to shape a truly resilient mind. Let's dive into the anatomy of will. Meet the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, the muscle of your human spirit, and your gateway to endless resilience. Have you ever done something you absolutely hated, but you did it anyway because you knew you had to? That feeling has a physical home. This is the anterior mid-cingulate cortex. Scientists have discovered that this specific brain region is directly linked to what we commonly call willpower. When you engage in activities that are difficult and that you don't want to do, this part of your brain actually begins to grow larger. It is literally a muscle for your mind. The more you use it to overcome resistance, the stronger and more physically robust it becomes over time. The AMCC doesn't grow from things you enjoy. It grows from the things you find challenging, the things you have to force yourself to complete. Every time you say no to the easy path and yes to the difficult one, you are performing a bicep curl for your soul's engine. The cold plunge is a perfect example. The moment before you jump into the freezing water, your AMCC is firing at a maximum capacity. By enduring the cold, you are training your brain to stay calm in the face of intense physiological and psychological stress and painful discomfort. This is the birthplace of the warrior spirit. It is not about how much you can lift. It is about how much you can endure. Resilience is built in the quiet moments when no one is watching. It is built in the decision to keep going for one more minute. You are not born with a set amount of willpower. You are the creator of your own capacity to handle the world's most difficult pressures. Science shows that successful athletes and high achievers have significantly larger AMCC regions than the average person. It is a biological marker of true greatness. This part of the brain is what allows you to ignore the quit signal. It overrides the body's natural desire to seek comfort and safety. When you train this region, you are building a reservoir of strength that you can tap into when life hits you with unexpected tragedies or losses. It is about the mastery of self. The AMCC is the bridge between your primitive impulses and your highest, most evolved human goals and aspirations. Focus is a choice. Effort is a choice. Resilience is a choice that you make every time you choose to do the hard work required. The AMCC also helps regulate fear. A larger AMCC means you are less likely to be paralyzed by anxiety when things go wrong in life. That second wind is often the AMCC kicking in, pushing the body beyond its perceived limits to achieve what was thought to be entirely impossible. Write it down, commit to it. The more intentional you are about seeking discomfort, the faster your brain will transform into a resilient powerhouse. You are your own greatest opponent. Every victory over your own laziness and fear is a victory for your brain's long-term health and your resilience. This isn't just about survival. This is about thriving. A strong AMCC leads to a longer, healthier, and more purposeful life for anyone who builds it. Look back at your hardest days. Those were the days your AMCC grew the most. Those were the days you became the person you are. Embrace the weight of the world. It is the very thing that is making you stronger, one difficult decision at a time, every single day. Ignite the fire within. Your biology is waiting for your command. Your brain is a tool that is ready to be sharpened for the battle. The path of the resilient is not for the faint of heart, but it is the only path that leads to true, lasting, and meaningful freedom. It starts with one step, one hard choice, one moment of refusing to give in to the easy way out of a difficult situation today. You are the champion of your own mind. The architecture of your resilience is in your hands, and it is time to start the construction. The science is clear. Your will is a physical thing. You can build it, you can grow it, and you can use it to change everything. You have more power than you realize. Deep within your brain, the tools for a miraculous recovery are already in place, waiting for your activation. Every morning is a new opportunity to train. Every challenge is a new chance to grow the muscle of your will and your spirit's power. Mental effort counts just as much as physical. Pushing through a complex problem is a direct workout for your AMCC and your overall resilience. Acceptance is not giving up. It is the starting point for the next phase of growth. It is acknowledging the reality of the struggle today. The connection between the heart and the mind is where resilience lives. It is the passion for life meeting the logic of the biological brain. Balance is required. You must push yourself, but you must also know how to recover. True resilience is a sustainable, long-term practice for everyone. We do not build resilience alone. Our connections with others provide the emotional fuel that our brains need to keep building and growing through pain. Breath is the anchor. It connects the physical body to the mental state, allowing the AMCC to stay online and in control of our responses. The reward for hard work is a brain that is better equipped for the next challenge. It is a virtuous cycle of growth and strength. You are ready for what comes next. Your brain is prepared. Your will is growing. The journey from adversity to strength is well underway. Adversity does not happen times you. It happens times 4 times you. It is the catalyst that forces the hidden potential within you to finally emerge. From the ashes of our greatest failures, we find the raw materials to build a life that is far more meaningful and powerful than before. Look at the world around you. Every great structure, every massive achievement was born from someone refusing to quit when things became incredibly difficult. Success is the shadow cast by resilience. It is the inevitable result of a mind that has been forged in the fires of persistent struggle. Your past struggles are your greatest assets. They are the evidence that you have already survived the impossible once, and you can do it again. Perspective is everything. When you change how you look at your pain, you change how your brain processes that pain into usable, life-changing energy. Inner peace is the ultimate form of strength. It is the ability to remain unshaken by the external world, rooted in your own neural stability. Draw a line in the sand today. Decide that your past no longer defines your future. You are the author of your own biological story. Every lesson learned from a hardship is a step upward. You are not just recovering. You are evolving into a higher version of yourself daily. The human spirit is universal. Across every border, people are using the same biological blueprint to turn their tragedies into triumphs of the will. We are small in the face of the universe, but our capacity for resilience makes us infinite in our potential to change our own lives. The bridge from pain to power is built with the bricks of daily effort and the mortar of a never-ending belief in your own capacity. Your mind is a universe in itself. Within its depths lie the answers to your greatest questions and the strength to face your darkest fears. Healing is a proactive process. It is the act of choosing growth every single day, even when the ground feels cold and the sky gray. Look toward the dawn. The night may have been long and difficult, but the sun always rises on a mind that refuses to stay down. Let the fire refine you. Use the heat of your challenges to burn away the things that no longer serve you, leaving only pure strength. You are the captain of your soul. No matter how high the waves may get, you have the tools to steer your life towards safety. Your resilience is your legacy. It is the story you tell with your life, a story of overcoming that will inspire others for many years. See yourself for who you truly are. You are a survivor, a builder, and a creator of your own destiny in a very challenging world. Together, we are unbreakable. Our shared resilience creates a world that is more compassionate, more understanding, and more powerful for every single person involved. Claim your victory. It is not something that is given to you. It is something that you earn through every difficult moment you choose to endure. You have the power to transform your environment. Your inner strength radiates outward, changing the world around you in ways you cannot yet fully see. Pressure creates diamonds. Your mind is being refined into something precious and incredibly hard, capable of cutting through any obstacle that stands in way. The blueprint is within you. You are the architect, the builder, and the resident of your own mental fortress of strength and incredible human resilience. Harvest the fruits of your labor. The difficult seasons of your life have produced a richness of character that you will carry with you forever. Stay focused on your North Star. Your resilience is the engine that will take you there. No matter how long the journey may seem today, let your heart lead the way. It is the source of the passion that fuels your will and keeps your brain engaged in the growth process. Connect with the wisdom of the earth. Resilience is as old as life itself, a fundamental law of nature that you are a part of. Joy is the ultimate act of defiance. To be happy after a tragedy is the greatest proof of a mind that has fully recovered and thrived. Root yourself in your values. Your branches will reach the sky, but your strength comes from the deep, invisible connections you have built within yourself. Step into the light of your new reality. You have done the work, you have built the brain, and you are ready for the future ahead. The end of resilience is not just survival. It is the restoration of joy and the building of a life that is full and meaningful. You have reached the summit of this challenge. Take a moment to breathe and appreciate the view. You have earned every bit of this peace. You are part of a global movement of strength. Every person who chooses resilience makes the world a better, more capable place for everyone to live. Bloom where you are planted. Even in the most difficult soil, your brain has the capacity to create something beautiful and full of life today. Find your peace in the present moment. Your resilience has given you the ability to be fully here, fully alive, and fully ready for anything. The journey continues, but you are no longer the person who started it. You are someone new, someone stronger, someone who knows their own power. It is your turn now. The blueprint is in your hands. What will you choose to build with the incredible power of your own resilient mind? The moment of victory is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter. It is the physical manifestation of months of mental training. Every milestone achieved is a testament to your AMCC's growth. You have successfully navigated the challenges and emerged on the other side much stronger. The blueprint is complete, but the construction never truly stops. You are a work in progress, a masterpiece that is constantly being refined and improved. Take the lessons of resilience into your work, your relationships, and your daily life. Let your mental strength be the foundation of everything you do. Discipline is the fuel for resilience. It is the daily practice of choosing the difficult path that keeps your brain sharp and your will very strong. Plan for the future, but live in the present. Your brain's plasticity allows you to envision a better world and then actually build it today. Resilience allows you to fully experience joy. By understanding pain, you develop a deeper capacity for gratitude and for the beauty of human connection. You are no longer afraid of the storm. You have learned how to dance in the rain, knowing that the sun will eventually return to you. Your mental garden is thriving. Each challenge you have faced has added a new leaf of wisdom to the tree of your life and character. Pass on the gift of resilience. By modeling strength and perseverance, you are helping the next generation build their own blueprints for a successful life. The road ahead is long, but you are well equipped for the journey. You have the brain, you have the will, and you have the spirit. Identify with your strength. Let it be the core of your identity, the lens through which you see yourself and the world around you every day. Your story matters. Your journey of resilience has given you a voice that can inspire others to face their own challenges with courage and hope. Rise above the noise. Your mind is meant to soar, to reach the highest peaks of human potential, and to see the world from above. You are a being of light and potential. The science of your brain is simply the framework for the incredible miracle of your conscious human existence. The world is full of beauty and challenge. Resilience is the key that unlocks the ability to appreciate both and to thrive in any environment. Find your stillness. In the quiet moments, your brain integrates the growth of the day, solidifying the neural pathways of your own incredible and lasting strength. Embrace everything: the pain, the joy, the struggle, and the victory. They are all parts of the beautiful blueprint that makes you who you are. You have done enough for today. Rest in the knowledge that your brain is growing, your will is strengthening, and you are becoming more resilient every moment. The future is yours to create. With the science of resilience as your guide, there is nothing that can stop you from reaching your highest goals. Every ending is a new beginning. Your journey of growth is infinite, a never-ending story of human potential